Hello VC, what's going on? It's me, Will, and I'm back with another quick video. This one should be a pretty short one. Wanted to give you my last vinyl or new music vinyl update of the year. I just have made 3 records and 1 7-inch single to show you. But before getting started, in my last video I forgot to give a big thanks to DJ Trish. She just sent me her newest Christmas mix CD, and this one's called Christmas 2020, and I was just playing this one upstairs, so I don't have the CD with me, but because it was playing upstairs, and lots of great tracks, especially now for the Christmas season. There's that playlist in case you want to check it out. Thank you very much, Trish, for sending this one out. Of course, it wouldn't be Christmas without a good mix CD from Trish. And she also sent me a nice postcard with a letter, a handwritten note, and several stickers as well. I really appreciate that, Trish. I love collecting stickers. I always put them somewhere here in my house. And I really like this one. It just has a rock sticker. Love it. Thank you so much, Trish. And I'll put a link here in the description in case you want to check out Trish's channel. Alright, so the first record that I have to show you today is the newest solo record from the lead singer of Green Day. This one is the first solo album from Billie Joe Armstrong, and this one's called No Fun Mondays, and it came out earlier in 2020 on Reprise Records. If you're a Green Day fan like I am, you know that this is the first solo album from Billie Joe. Here's the track list. It's all cover songs. You might be able to recognize some of them, or most of them actually. Most of them are very popular. And if you're a fan as well, you may know that this was recorded during quarantine. He pretty much recorded it by himself, maybe with the help of his sons that are also musicians, and he recorded it in his home studio. And yeah, great record. I think I like most of the songs in this covers album. Came in with nice insert, a picture of Billie Joe. And one of the pictures that he used for the his side project, The Long Shot, and his classic blue guitar. And I pre-ordered this one, so I got the limited edition version of the vinyl, which is some really nice baby blue color vinyl. Really cool looking, great sounding as well. And the custom labels. But yeah, all cover songs. I think my favorite songs from this one are the ones that he did for from the Bangles, Manic Monday, and also the cover of That Thing You Do from Adam Schlesinger. Great tracks. I think he does a great job in most of these songs. Alright, up next, this one is the newest record from a band that I've known or that I've followed for a long time. This one is Ultimate Fakebook, and this one's called The Preserving Machine, and it came out in 2020, earlier this year, on Sonic Ritual Records. And I'm familiar with this band because they're from Kansas, and I went to college in Kansas, so I've seen them live a couple of times in Kansas, and I will always like their music because they're kind of right up my alley. Very high energy type of power pop or pop punk music. Very early 2000s, I would say. Similar in bands like similar in style like the Hives or the Vines or the White Stripes. Maybe a little bit more on the poppier side of that kind of rock and roll from those other bands. But it's great stuff, and this new record is excellent as well. This is their comeback album because they haven't released anything in what seems to be like almost 10 years. So I was very surprised to see a new album from Ultimate Fakebook. Of course, I picked it up. Here's the back, and this one came in on a nice gatefold with a really cool picture there of the drummer. And even though it's on a gatefold, it did come in only with a single LP, so it's not a double album. And it came in with a nice insert with the pictures of the other band members here and the lyrics. And the record itself also came in on really cool looking color vinyl. There it is, and custom labels, kind of like a translucent blue and marbled vinyl. And yeah, this record is really good as well. These guys have not changed their style since the early 2000s, which is not a bad thing in my opinion. If you're good at that, might as well keep it going. And yeah, some of my favorite tracks here are the ones are called Manhattan, Kansas, which is pretty much a love letter to all their fans from Kansas. And I also like the song, the second song in the album, We're Sharing the Same Dream Tonight. Hopefully I'll be able to put a clip right after this part of the video, so you can check it out.
She said, do you wanna come? Thought you'd never leave. Lately I got our memories, and that New York scene ain't cool, as they say. I really wanna be a man in Kansas. I really wanna be a man in Kansas.
Alright, then the last full-length album that I have to show you is another new album from one of my favorite pop-punk bands out there. It's the legendary The Queers, and they came back with their newest album, and this one's called The Queers Save the World, and it came out also in 2020 as a self-release. It didn't come on any label. There's no name or there's no reference to any kind of label. Or actually there is. It's All-Star Records, I guess, here on the side or on the spine of the record, but I didn't see any reference to any of the record label anywhere in the insert or anything. And I think actually All-Star is owned by the band, and came in with a nice insert, which reminds me a lot of those inserts that came in on the Leave Home record from the Ramones. And of course the Queers are huge fans of the Ramones, and with the lyrics. And the record itself also came in on color vinyl, and this one came in on really cool looking splattered purple and other colors, the custom labels. And you might like this band in case you are into my style of music, very catchy, very melodic type of pop punk. This band, the Queers, is kind of like a mix between the Ramones and the Beach Boys, in a way that they do play very fast, a very catchy type of music, but they're also extremely melodic, very poppy type of sounds. And I've been following this band since high school, I think, and this is actually one of their better records. This is a very well crafted record, very fun to listen to. I'm actually gonna be joining them for a live stream. It's actually the only live stream that I actually paid for to watch. Because I really like the band and I wanted to see them play live. I've seen them in concerts many times in the past, but I didn't want to miss them this year. Very fun record, like I said before. I love the titles of the songs in the album, like Attack of the 5-Foot Bitch, Shirley Needs a Dildo, Shit for Brains, Cheeto in a Speedo, Eating a Burrito. Very fun. You know that because these guys are already having so much fun with their song titles. And I really like the last song in the album, which is it's dedicated to all their fans after being around for so many years. It's called We Love Our Fans. And this is another one that's also one of my favorites of the year so far. So check it out in case you're into pop punk music. The Queers Save the World. And last but not least, I also picked up one quick 7-inch single. And it comes from MXPX. This is a double A-sided single. It's called Worries in one side, and the other one's called Fever Dream. And MXPX was supposed to go on tour this year. Of course, everything got cancelled, and instead of that, they released a couple of singles on Spotify that they recorded during quarantine. Both of them were those the singles. And yeah, they released a 7-inch single just recently for that one. Came in with a nice insert, which is kind of interesting because I haven't seen many inserts on 7-inch singles lately. But it was nice to have. And the record itself on 7-inch came in on really cool looking color vinyl. I don't know if you can tell very well there in the video, but it is different colors in each side. So in this one it's kind of like a greenish blue, and the other side is a much bluer color of the vinyl, and pink marble, I guess, with the custom labels. And these guys have always great artwork on their records. And I think this single is important, especially this year, because a lot of people were going through a lot of tough times in 2020 with the pandemic, and a lot of people losing their jobs and a lot of the people having health issues because of the coronavirus. So they wrote these two songs about that, about current times and people dealing with tough times. So yeah, those two songs are about that, especially this one called Worries. So there's a lot of people worrying about stuff lately, and that's a great thing about music. You know, it kind of puts you in a better mood once you hear some of the songs, and this ones are no exception. Two great tracks from MXPX, very, very catchy pop punk tracks from the guys from Washington. But yeah, that's all that I have to show you for today, VC. I hope everybody's out there staying healthy and doing well. I'm gonna be trying to catch up in some of your videos in the next few weeks. I hope everybody has happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and Happy New Year's. I think this is gonna be my second to last video of the year. My next video should come out before the end of the year, and it should be my top 10 albums of 2020. So stay tuned for that. That's always my favorite video to make out of all of them in the whole year. So yeah, everybody take care and have a good time, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.